am Jill Soble, your opening act. I just want to say that this is the last night of my tour opening up for the FIXX, and that it's been an honor and amazing opening up for them. And I just want you guys to know, it's nice to know that some of your musical heroes, they're not assholes. They're really good people. Well, I'm going to start with this song. I moved from Colorado to New York, and I moved to Brooklyn, and I was seeing someone on the Upper West Side, and if you know New York at all, it's not worth it. And I'm still pissed that, because I watched a lot of the Jetsons as a kid, I'm pissed that we don't have this as a mode of transportation. If I had a jetpack, the first thing that I do is fly above the gridlock and come to you. I'd peek into the windows on 5th Avenue to see how the other side lives. And if I had a jetpack, I would strap it on. I'd get out of this one room and I'd be gone to where there's real houses and big front yards. If I had a jetpack, I'd take you up with me. At last we'd both be free past the Statue of Liberty in my jetpack. If I had a jetpack, I'd fly above the bridge. I'd wave to all my friends who thought I'd never rise again. I'd fly over the stadium to watch my team win. Watch my team win. And if I had a jetpack, I'd bust into your door, take you by the hand to the Jersey Shore. And underneath the moonlight, you'd want me even more, 'cause I'd have a jetpack. I'd take you up so high. If I dropped you, you would die. But I want you by my side in my jetpack. Fuck yeah. I don't have a jetpack, I don't even have a car. I just have this token in a head full of stars. I wish you did live uptown so far, 'cause I don't have. No, I don't have a jetpack. So over the last couple years, as you can see, in New York, I've had a musical that I'm in, and I wrote called FIXX 7th Grade. Yeah. And I'm gonna do a couple songs from that. I'm gonna do the first song. It's got a little dialogue, but it's the song that it's before things got shitty in 6th grade. When I thought I could do anything and that I could be a girl rock and roller and So this is this song. The chopper was the coolest bike I'd ever seen. I wanted it so bad. It seemed like I asked for it forever, and I finally got it for my birthday. It was this blue Raleigh with the big seat, not quite the banana seat, but a small front wheel. Riding down First to Colorado Boulevard, faster than the breeze in my Raleigh blue chopper. Man at the store says it's a boy's bike. Yeah, I know it's a Raleigh blue chopper. Girls in my neighborhood with the pretty girl bikes, they don't like, no, we don't like each other in my Raleigh blue chopper. Riding down the hill to the JCC, kindergarten kids all looking at me. I can ride with no hands with both eyes shut, swerve between cars at the Pizza Hut. Boys that are used to beat up, getting tall. I'm still small, but I'm no teeny bopper in my Raleigh blue chopper. When I was 12, I was this fierce little rocker who wanted to be Jimi Hendrix. The boys used to think I was cool. The girls, I think they envied me. And I didn't have to tell anybody what I was. I just was. I had this imaginary band, Whoosh, my soulmates. Girl rockers of my imagination in black leather and Susie Quattro shag. So cool. We'd rehearse Hey Joe in my garage. It was the only song I knew. And then afterwards, we'd put on a seance to bring back Jimi Hendrix and Abe Lincoln. And at the same time, and we called ourselves Secrets of the Vatican. That was the name of my first band. I could play a bar chord when I was 6. Play Hey Joe with the Hendrix lick. I was a star, but Mr. Hill said, girls finger pick, it's a boys who shred. Girls finger pick, it's a boys who shred. Girls finger pick, it's a boys who, and the band comes in. Baka, 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 baka. Got a radio strapped to the handlebars, singing Telegram Sam, I'm a rock and roll star. 5 on the floor, wish I had more. Fly away forever. Kryptonite lock across my heart. No one will keep us apart. I'm fast. I'm a badass in my Raleigh blue chopper. Raleigh blue, I love you. Raleigh blue, 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 blue. Raleigh blue chopper. Woo, woo, woo. Raleigh blue chopper. Here's that song. I always say the worst breakup, the first breakup I ever had wasn't romantic. It wasn't with one person. It was with this whole group of girls. Yeah, the mean ones. So this song, I'm so used to having the band do these beautiful counterpoint harmonies, so I'm gonna have you guys do it if you don't mind. So it's kind of Burt Bacharach-y. I go, someday, someday, some way, some way. Can we try it? Someday, someday, some way, some way. Cool. So this song has some references in it that definitely date me. But I'm looking at the audience and they date you too. Retainers and braces for all pretty faces, startup bras, shirts made of gauze on a soft focus field with the sunset behind, strawberry gloss. Oh, the girls with the sun in hair, then my best friend became aware of the boys after school. She began to wear strawberry gloss. Here we go. Someday, someday, some way, love will be calling and I will be falling, and sometime I'll find someone to love it too. Ooh. Hot Wheels and comic books hidden away for 17 magazine and Gina Tay. So I kissed the mirror to see how I taste strawberry gloss. Here we go. Someday, some ways, love will be calling and I will be falling, and sometimes I'll find someone to love it too. It was a terrible time and no one explained. Everyone suffers, let me just say. Some had it worse and some feeling lost. Here I am waiting for you in strawberry gloss. One more time, everyone. Someday, someday, some ways, love will be calling and I will be falling, and sometimes I'll find someone to love me too. Someday I'll say it's what made me, and no regrets maybe, and sometime I'll find someone to love me, someone to love me. Strawberry gloss. Oh, thank you. So I'm going to do a couple more from that. So one thing that was really hard was in 7th grade. I mean, I had a crush on a boy, but mostly I had a crush on my best friend, Mary Gardner. And back then, that wasn't, you didn't tell anyone anything. That was shameful. I mean, everything I'd been taught were that lesbians were just gross. The only ones I knew of were Miss Hathaway from the Beverly Hillbillies, or Miss Newby, my gym teacher, who looked exactly like Pete Rose. But here's Mary's song. My head's on the schoolroom desk as Dismissed all of us, handing out last week's test. And all I could do is think about you, wondering if you'd be my best. Out in the hockey field and into the shower where all is revealed. The girls stood around as the water poured down, hands covering over my chest. Forbidden thoughts of youth, they will never know. My forbidden thoughts of you, you will never know the truth. In the parking lot by Captain D's, Billy rolls one from just stems and seeds. He wanted to go, but it just didn't know. He didn't do it for me. I just kept seeing your eyes, imagining that it was you by my side. And we'd take the bus where there's others like us, somewhere we won't have to hide our forbidden thoughts of you. You will never know my forbidden thoughts of you. You will never know the truth. I swear I saw you smile at me, something in your gaze. Could it be, oh could it be, that you feel the same? Forbidden thoughts of you, they will never know. My forbidden thoughts, forbidden thoughts, forbidden thoughts, forbidden thoughts, forbidden thoughts of you. You will never know. Thank you so much. So, does anyone want to know what happened with Mary and me? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to set it up where Mary invited me to her parents' cabinet, and the last night of our trip, Mary snuck in a bottle of Seagram 7 and a couple of joints, and I'm such a lightweight, and Mary was bad. She was the kind who had said to me at the time, "Oh man, I can't drink vodka ever since 5th grade, you know." But I remember we were on the top bunk of the bunk bed listening to Ziggy Stardust. And she put her arm around me and I thought, was she flirting? But, you know, it was scary. But this was my biggest fear of what could happen. I know it's gonna happen, might happen tonight. Your parents are out and we both will get high. We'll sit close on the couch watching TV, inching closer and closer, our knees start to touch. Your hands rest on mine, is that a sign? My heartbeat's gone crazy, now what do I do? Who makes the first move? It's so fucking scary. 1, 2, 3. What do I do with my tongue? What do I do with my tongue? When they go for the kiss and I open my lips, what do I do with my tongue? What do I do with my hands? Where do they go to and land? Your back or your hip? How firm is the grip? What do I do with my hands? Do I open my eyes or do they stay closed? Do I stay silent, let out a little moan? I just don't wanna be gross. I don't wanna be gross. La 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 la. La 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 la. When they go for the kiss and I open my lips, what do I do with my tongue? Mary was getting closer. Was she just drunk? I mean, if I made a mistake, it would be complete social suicide. What do I do with my tongue? You know, I still don't know. What do I do with my tongue? When they go for the kiss and I open my lips, what do I do with my tongue? Finally, our mouths were inches apart, and I felt sick, and I puked on her lap. That's a song, and that really happened. Well, later on in the show, I talk about my career, and by the way, they're re-releasing my album, the 1995 one, that came out 30 years ago. How could that happen? I was 5 when I recorded that. Anyway, after that record, I got to do the Lilith Fair. Yeah, except I was miserable because at the time, there were my peers, a couple other people from the label had got more support and got more success than me. And they were on the main stage and they put me on the kind of lowly folk stage. And I was just in such a pissy mood about it all. So I got a really bad cold once, and I went into the tent where they had the doctors that take care of the artists if they need something. And the doctor said to me, "I'm sorry you don't feel good, but I'm kind of glad you came in because you're my daughter's very favorite artist." I know, and I felt like, what a jerk I've been. And then as I was walking out the door, he said, "Thank you so much, Jewel." I could slip, I could fall in that big and awful hall with the other jealous bitches and the bitter grumbling man. I could sneer, I could glare, say that life is so unfair. And the one who made it 'cause she's younger and prettier than me. Well, I don't wanna get bitter, I don't wanna turn cruel, I don't wanna get old before I have to. I could bitch, I could moan, say I wanna be left alone. But that's not really true, because I like my time with you, till you rant and you rave, wishing fat fucks to their grave. I feel sorry for them, you say they get what they deserve. Well, I don't wanna get bitter, I don't wanna turn cruel, I don't wanna get old before I have to. And I don't wanna get jaded, petrified and weighted like you with the darts in your eyes. You with disdain for mankind. I was charmed, now I wonder. So I'll smile with the rest, wishing everyone the best. And know the one who made it, 'cause she's actually pretty good. Well, I don't wanna get bitter, I don't wanna turn cruel, I don't wanna get old before I have to. And I don't wanna get jaded, petrified and waiting. I don't wanna get bitter like you. Thank you. I wanted to tell you a funny little story about recording that song. When we recorded it, the label thought it could be a single, but they wanted me to take out the word bitch, and because they said Walmart wouldn't play it. So, and I thought that was stupid because there was the Meredith Brooks song, I'm a bitch, and you know, the bitch is back. And as a joke though, I went back in the studio and replaced bitch with cunt. And they didn't think it was funny. Anyway, I have a couple more, and if anyone knows my stuff, is there something someone wants to hear? Okay. So, Karen by Night is a song about, before I recorded that record, I worked at a department store called Barney's. Did they have that in Chicago, Barney's? Really obnoxious, expensive. I sold shoes, and I sold shoes to Barbra Streisand. I was thinking, my publicist asked for a new bio, and I think I'm just gonna have sold shoes to Barbra Streisand. That's it. But my boss had this double life, and I wrote a song about her, and I made it that she was like a mastermind criminal, when basically she was just an alcoholic. But Karen, she's my boss at the shoe store. We sell to the rich on Madison Avenue. Coming late from Brooklyn on the F train. Karen says, honey, make this your last time. But we like her, she's firm but approachable, dresses in style, pretty conservative. We ask her, hey, come out with us after work. Karen, she always declines. And we talk about Karen by night. Imagine she must lead a very dull life with just a cat or a book by her side. We know her by day, but we don't know Karen by night. In the stockroom searching for a 9B, overheard Karen whisper on the phone. She said, meet me at the club, there's a shipment coming in, and I can't pull this one off alone. Well, I didn't know what to think. Was my mom playing tricks? Was there more to this Karen than realize? I had to know, so I followed her home, and I could not believe my eyes. Then I saw Karen by night. The leather comes out under the moonlight, takes off her Chanel and she hops on a bike, looking like young Marlon Brando. Karen by night. I saw leaning on the bar with a drink in hand and a cigarette dangling from her bright red lips. She looked like she was looking for someone, like she was looking for a fight. The young blonde buck walked in, grabbed her by the collar, kissed kissed her hard on the mouth and slapped her on the cheek. And I thought she spied me the corner of her eye. So ran outside, but all night all I could think about was Karen by night. La 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 la. The next morning I'm late as usual, and Karen there's fresh as a fucking daisy. She says with a smile, "Why you look like hell, and where were you last night?" Karen by night. Imagine she must lead a very dull life, but just a cat or a book by her side. We know her by day, but we don't know Karen by night. The leather comes out under the moonlight, takes off her Chanel and she hops on a bike, looking like Marlon Brando. Looking like young Marlon Brando. Wish I could be more like Karen by night. Looking like young Marlon Brando. Not like the old fat Marlon Brando in Apocalypse Now. Karen by night. Karen by night. Oh, good. I got a couple, two more, and just afterwards, my set in the FIXX, I have some really good t-shirts and stuff to sell. I have a code to get. I just recorded the FIXX 7th grade show, and you can get that. And it's our last one, and I just want my, I don't want to carry my shirts back. And just to let you know, I mean, it helps. I do have 8 kids with leprosy. So I'm gonna do this song here. Ugh. I kind of, you know, sometimes I'm known for doing like topical and political songs and, you know, satires. But earlier in this tour, I did one, and a woman shoved me, accosted me, and so I stopped doing that. But I thought I'd do this song, which I wrote for someone a few years back who kept bugging me on my Facebook and just, he was just being really awful, and he kept saying, he called me a commie dyke Jew. And so I thought, you're not supposed to feed the trolls, so instead of blocking him, I decided to write him a song, and I sent it to him. And he wrote me back 4 thumbs up, and he says, "I love you." And he says the nicest things to me now. So here, I thought I would do it because it's a vitriolic time. I woke up this morning, I opened the shades, the birds were singing, my phone wasn't ringing, then I checked my mail after I read the news. The first time I met lovely you, I get you don't like me, I think I can tell. The vitriol, the words you misspelled, you could be 10 years old or a drunk old man. Whoever you are, you have time on your hands. Just as easy to be nice as it is to be an asshole. Easy to be kind as it is to be a jerk. A smile wears better than a grimace or a sneer. It's just as easy to be nice, be stop thinking about the time it took to tell me how fat and ugly I look. You could have taken those hours to read a good book. I guess I should be flattered. You don't like my candidate, you don't like my songs on some issues I'll give you. I could be wrong, but if you want to change hearts, have them listen to you. It's best not to call them a commie dyke Jew. It's just as easy to be nice as it is to be an asshole. Easy to be kind as it is to be a jerk. A smile wears better than a grimace or a sneer. It's just as easy to be nice, be nice. I bet that you were bullied yourself in junior high. Let me tell you, darling, so was I. I bet your only friends are those that you met online. Grab my hand, come out of the basement, say hello to humankind. It's just as easy to be nice, everyone, as it is to be an asshole. Easy to be kind as it is to be a jerk. A smile wears better than a grimace or a sneer. It's just as easy to be nice. Last time. It's just as easy to be nice as it is to be an asshole. Thank you. I'm gonna end with a song. Thank you so much. Anyway, I'm really sad this is the last tour, though. I'm gonna miss everyone here, and you guys have been great to an opening act. Thank you. So, again, it's been a really hard time for a lot of people, and I thought I would leave us with something positive, and so here's a song about the apocalypse. Tomorrow the ground may shake, like they said it was bound to happen one day, and the Hollywood sign will fall. The final call. Don't you fret and don't be blue. You had me and I had you. It was a good life. It was a good, good life. Tomorrow we could all be gone when the Russian gangsters sell the bomb and the waves come roaring from the sea. 100-foot swells over Venice Beach. Don't be scared and take my hand. We're swimming to the promised land. It was a good life. It was a good, good life. Tomorrow a tiny virus may grow, and everyone, and it's not the cold, or a hole in the sky will open wide. The aliens land on the 105. If it comes to that, what can we do? You had me and I had you. It was a good life. It was a good, good life. was a good life. It was a good life. It was a good, good life. I said a boom, boom, crash, crash underneath the overpass. Burning buildings, flying glass. A good life. On the day the earth stood still, we won't have to pay our bills. As the month slides down the hill, a good life. We won't have to make our beds, break out the booze, and like I said, let's have a ball before we're dead. A good life. Let the pious rise above. We'll go down in our sweet love. It was a good, and everybody sing. Will you sing my last song with me? But let's try, let's be positive and sing It's a Good Life, can we? You don't seem convinced. 1, 2, 3, it's a good life. Yeah, it's a good, good life. It's a good life. It's a good life. It's a good, good life. One more time. It's a good life. It's a good life. It's a good, good life. It's a good life. It's a good, good Thank you, St. Charles! Thank you so much.